Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hornet Broadcasting Live, coming to you from Gatesville. We are featuring the girls basketball team getting ready to take on the China Spring Cougars. I have a special guest joining me tonight, pulling duty for Adam and Jacob, who are playing hooky. No, I'm just joking. They're at a different game. But I got Chris Allman joining me tonight. No stranger to being on the broadcast with us. And appreciate you being here tonight.
First time here in the crow's nest that they built for you.
Kind of cool, huh?
You got room up here for a little cot?
Yes.
Put a little mini fridge up here?
I was thinking about enclosing it and ACing and heating it itself individually from the rest of the gym.
Maybe an Airbnb?
Yeah. We could get one of those, what do you call them, hideaway beds?
Sure.
You know, that folds out from one direction or another. I tell you what, this booth, speaking of that, this booth size is about the size of what some of those studio apartments in Japan are. So,
yeah, tiny house.
We could do a lot with this. Anyway.
You could turn it into a suite. This could be the first ever suite that could be sponsored.
Well, we got a girls matchup tonight here between the China Spring Cougars and your Lady Hornets. The Cougars coming in tonight 2-5 in district, and the Hornets 1-4. So it ought to be an interesting matchup because there is a lot of implications for this game in the standings in district.
Yes, very much a game with playoff implications. Most coaches would probably tell you that any district game is a must-win game. I think Coach Whitney Holbrook would tell you this is a must-win game. Gatesville loses this one. They fall 2 games behind China Spring for that 4th playoff spot out of 23-4A. Win tonight, and they would actually hold a tiebreaker by virtue of winning both games over China Spring. The Hornets, Lady Hornets will face Robinson on Friday, another one, I would imagine, for Gatesville. A win tonight, a win Friday would put them in the driver's seat to get back into the postseason.
So everything's in the Hornets' hands right now. It's their destiny is their own choice, and we look forward to seeing what they're going to do tonight.
I do. This is the first girls' game that I've been able to broadcast. I'm able to catch quite a few of them, so excited to be a call a game for Emma Pollard, Taylor Sanderson, Paige Centillas, a lot of these young ladies tonight. In a big game, a great crowd, great environment already. We saw the most unbelievable JV game we've ever seen.
And not just an unbelievable JV game, but you and I were talking. This was one of the most exciting high school basketball games I have ever seen.
It really was, and what made it great was great plays. Eli Phillips, the Gatesville freshman, buried a three-pointer to send the game into double overtime. Then Graham Barron hit a three-pointer to give Gatesville a lead late in double overtime. Gatesville unable to hold on. China Spring took that JV game. But the environment was so good because there were so many people already here for the girls' varsity game that there was a really large crowd for the end of the JV game. So we can hope for the same drama, maybe different result here in this girls' game.
I was watching it, with the vantage point we have here, we get to look into the face of our hometown fans. And the esprit de corps, as we called it in the military, that they were showing for their hometown team was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was great. This is a really great gym for basketball. It's got really great acoustics, as weird as that might sound. The seats, when it's empty, it can feel far away. But when it's packed like this, really neat environment.
We see we got a good crowd of cheerleaders here tonight. They're going to be cheering for the girls' game and the boys' game to follow. Which, stay tuned for that. We have that link will be coming up after this game is over.
Going to be a long night.
Yeah, we're running about 30 minutes late, but it was well worth it to watch that JV game. That was so exciting.
You're going to get Hornet Radio after dark. The Astros broadcast of Jeff Blum and Todd Callis when they play on the West Coast. If it gets past midnight Central Standard Time, they'll do Astros after dark. Maybe we'll get a little Hornets after dark tonight.
Building supplies for all your building needs. We provide metal buildings and metal roofing for commercial, residential, and agriculture projects. We also carry a full line of fencing supplies and hardware products. Call or come see us at Witt Building Supplies, 254-865-2190 or 1411 North Highway 36 Bypass, across from Pruitt's Shell Store in Gatesville. We are locally owned and operated and proudly support our Hornets.
Welcome back to Gatesville High School District 23 4A girls basketball action. Gatesville Lady Hornets and China Spring Lady Cougars. Hornets will run out Riley Higginbotham, Callie Stovall, Paige Cintius. The center, the do-it-all junior Emma Pollard and Taylor Sanderson. Pollard will jump and win the tip. Ball in Cintius' hands. Going to real quickly look to get the ball to Pollard down low. Expect to see a double team there. Sanderson swings to Stovall, back to the top. Little reset here. Again, going to try to get Pollard down low. Nice feed. Nice pivot. Up, short, and a foul. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but the work that Emma Pollard does down low, she shoots a lot of free throws in a game, and she will take her first two here just 21 seconds into the ball game. First one rattles around, touches every part of the rim but the bottom. She'll have another one here. Long again, Pollard 0 for 2, rebound by China Springs' Kay Jones. A little bit of pressure here from the Hornets. Riley Higginbotham and Kirsten Jewell. Jewell, a talented returner for the Lady Cougars. They'll run a little motion up at the top. China Spring will shoot the three on you. These two teams significantly different in style. Offensive rebound there, back up. Another offensive rebound. And through, let's get a number there. The bucket by number 10, Abby Norris. And the Lady Cougars take a 2-0 lead. We are 1 minute into this one. Down low again to Pollard. Pivots, looks to pass out of it, back to the top. Lady Hornets will reset. Sanderson over to Stovall to Cintius. Cross court, long on the three. Nice box out there, a little bit of a push in the back. Abby Norris draws the foul on Paige Cintius. That is her first. Pressure there from Cintius. Slips, recovers. See if she gets a little help here from Stovall. None. Stovall and Norris, one-on-one up at the top. Really nice defensive pressure at the top of the key. Well, that's tough right there because that's about 4.5 seconds of really good defense. You try to tell basketball players, you play defense with your feet. Stovall did a really nice job there defending for about 4.5 seconds. Just got that hand in there at the last minute. That's Stovall's first foul of the game. Jewell penetrates. The runner is short. Inbounds. And recovered there by the junior Amaya Gomez. Gomez with the ball at the top. Skips it over to Higginbotham. Down low to Pollard. Let's see what she does in the paint. Nice move to the left. Blocked by Kay Jones. Pollard's got it again. Nice move to the left. We can't get it to fall, but fouled again. She'll have a chance to tie it at the foul line. Nothing here, 5:56 to go, still early in this one, 5:56 to go in the first quarter. Pollard with 2 here. And that one is clean. She'll do it again. Rattles home and through, it's a 2-2 ball game. Thanks to the 2 free throws from Pollard. As I was saying, a lot of dribble drive from the Lady Cougars. they'll drive. If not stop, they'll put up a short runner. If they can, they hope to kick out and get a jumper. Short there. Rebound by Jewel off the rim. Batted around. Recovered there by Sofia Garcia. And the Lady Cougars will reset up at the top. Good defensive pressure from Gatesville here at the start. China Spring having a little bit of trouble getting in any kind of rhythm up here on the perimeter.
I'll tell you what, Amaya Gomez is looking pretty solid in the lane.
She is. Nice rebound there from Pollard. Her first of the game. And Callie Stovall gets it to Riley Higginbotham, who penetrates. Blocked there by Jones. Another nice block by the Cougars center. Higginbotham picks up a foul there. That is her first. That is 3 on the Lady Hornets. If you're not familiar with the rule changes this year, no longer a bonus situation. It's just 5 fouls and a quarter, and the other team gets 2 free throws. Higginbotham got a little bit behind, caught up, forced Jewel into a bad shot. Ball's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. At 2-2 here.
I'm sure you've heard with some of the broadcasts that you watch that Lee is not a fan of the new foul rule.
No, your opinions are clear, Lee. I feel like you should carve out time every game for a Lee James editorial. Nice pivot there from Pollard.
I think the biggest thing is whenever you played the game in a different spectrum, in a different realm, it's hard to see certain things change.
Sure. Lady Hornets have yet to hit a field goal here. China Spring with just one. It's 2-2 here, 4:35 to go in the first quarter. And Higginbotham follows Jewel all the way up the court. Nice job getting through that screen there from Stovall. Stovall has done a really, really good job putting pressure on Jewel, and what she just did there was she just frankly agitated a little bit to where Jewel shoved her down. Drew an offensive foul. Jewel's going to have a seat and calm down. Sophia Garcia back in the game for Jewel. Kirsten Jewel, I don't have confirmation. I would imagine probably related to Braden Jewel, who was a guard for China Spring 2 seasons ago. Jewel, a terrific guard for China Spring, a first-team Super Syntex selection in 2023. Kind of gave Gatesville fits when they finished the season there in 2023. Coach Holbrook talking to that official now about whether or not, well, frankly, not totally sure what the question is. Wouldn't be a shooting foul regardless. Offensive fouls are not shooting fouls, nor are we even in the double bonus. Nice rip feed in there to Pollard. Turns, shoots, short. Hustling in Higginbotham. Back up, a little long with that one, and we'll go the other way. Pollard having a little bit of an issue, getting untracked. Travel there. I think maybe some of the adrenaline from the JV game is carried over. Both these teams just a hair fired up. Shots are a little long, passes a hair too crisp. Sanderson. Good idea there from Gomez, but batted away by Maddie Densman. Densman gets it back. She'll set it back up. China Spring likes to get the ball active on the perimeter. Higginbotham and Stovall doing a really nice job disrupting China Spring from getting anything going here in the early going. China Spring coach Cannon Arp not happy with what he sees, takes a timeout. I assume we will take it with him.
Hey folks, this is Lee James with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or winter got you cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054.
Pruitt Gymnasium on the campus of Gatesville High School. China Spring and Gatesville girls 23-4A action. Finishing up a timeout here. Let's take a look at the standings in 23-4A. As expected, La Vega, the number 2 team in Class 4A, at the top of the standings at 7-0. Lorena's 5-1. Robinson in that third spot at 4-3. China Spring, we mentioned earlier, at 2-5. Gatesville 1-4. And Connolly, I believe, 1-5. So that number 4 spot still up for grabs. Next, nice backdoor cut there. Disrupted by Pollard, batted around by Gomez, and into the hands of Stovall, who goes the other way. No secret what Gatesville's trying to do. China Spring doing what they can to stop it. They want to work the ball around the perimeter. If they can, work it into that little bit of a triangle from Sanderson. There to Stovall, down low to Pollard. Turns, fires, a little bit short. Loose ball, chased down by Sidney Bass. Pollard 0 for 5 thus far. Knocked down a pair of free throws for Gatesville's only 2 points of the game. 3-pointers long. Kept alive by Pollard, hauled down by Sanderson, and again we go the other way with Stovall. Love to see Sanderson get going here. She's not afraid to pull every once in a while. Nice dribble drive there. Skips it over to Gomez, back to Sanderson. And no reset.
Sanderson is typically the three-point shooter, but you notice they got a really tall guard on her.
Yes. Boy, Coach Holbrook also not happy with what she's seeing from the offense. She's going to take a timeout and reset things. We'll do the same. This is Gatesville Hornet basketball on Hornet Broadcast.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
Welcome back, Gatesville and China Spring. 2-2 here with 2:10 to go. Gatesville basketball coming out of the timeout. Paige Centias has checked back into the game for Gatesville. Get the ball down low to Pollard. Turns, knocks one down. Her first field goal of the game. She's got all 4 Gatesville points. They lead 4-2. Runner short there. Loose ball tied up. A quick whistle on that jump ball. And it'll be China Spring basketball on the tie-up. Pretty simple inbounds play there. Just a little bit of a back cut. Bounce pass to Maddie Densman, who banks it in. And it's 4-4 with 1:38 to go and counting here in the first quarter. Centias over to Sanderson. To Higginbotham. Boy, Pollard just swarmed there in the paint.
It's no surprise what China Spring is doing when Pollard gets her hands on the ball.
No, and I understand it too, because Emma will go both ways with it. She will turn to her right, shot fake and go. She'll turn to her left, shot fake and go. So you can't necessarily bring even just a double team because she is significantly taller than her China Spring defender. Centias will inbounds here. Into Pollard. Nice shot fake there. A little strong on that one. And we go the other way, tied 4-4. Nice job there by Amaya Gomez catching back up. 3-pointer is short, picked up by Centias. She's going to go the other way. No numbers here. Let's see if she pulls it out.
Oh, she took a Mujo Jitsu elbow to the jaw there.
Runner there from Pollard. Long draws the foul. And she will shoot her 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one is true from Pollard. She'll do another one here. The foul on the floor for Gatesville. Gomez, Stovall, Pollard, Centillas, and Sanderson. As Pollard knocks down another one, she's made 4 free throws in a row and mixed in a field goal. She's got all 6 points for Gatesville. It's 6-4. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Steps there from Claire Black, and Gatesville will take over on the turnover. Boy, just a tremendous clash of styles. Even though China Spring does have some size, Maddie Densman, Kay Jones both have some height on them. They do not look to get the ball inside for any type of interior play. They will dribble drive and try to get layups or kickouts and jumpers, whereas Gatesville, the majority of their 8 to 10 field goal attempts. Boy, Pollard knocked down there. No call, will go the other way. Gatesville's got 12 shot attempts thus far in the game, 8 of them from inside the paint. So again, pretty significant clash of styles. See if China Spring plays for one shot. They don't. Boy, left wide open. Claire Black buries the three-pointer, and China Spring now leads 7-6. Got about 19 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Gomez has got it. Skips it over to Stovall. Gomez thought about it, lost the handle on it. China Springs got the ball. Clock's counting. Got 3 seconds. Abby Norris with a runner, and she drills it at the buzzer. Really, really nice effort to get that shot off by Abby Norris. And it is on time. Puts China Spring up 9-6. After 1 quarter. We'll take a break with these young ladies. You're watching Lady Hornet basketball on Hornet Broadcast.
Mugi Heating and Air is your local, hometown heating and air conditioning professional. Whether it be new construction or service of an existing unit, Tim and his team of professionals can get the job done right the first time. Recognized as a Ream Pro partner, they have the experience and support to tackle any size job, residential or commercial. Give them a call at 254-223-0604, member of the Better Business Bureau.
Higginbotham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbotham's, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies, choose from our top brands like all our steel products. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville Athletics. Go Hornets!
And you're back.
Welcome back to Gatesville High School. 23-4A action between the Gatesville Lady Hornets and the China Spring Lady Cougars. We've got a 9-6 ball game in favor of China Spring as we begin the second quarter. Centillas, Sanderson, Stovall, Pollard, and Higginbotham, the Gatesville starters on the court. Missed there by Pollard. Nice offensive rebound by Centillas, but turns it over. And China Spring will look to extend their lead. Densman gets it to Black. Back to Kay Jones. Garcia for 3. That one looks a little bit long. Nice rebound there by Callie Stovall. Gatesville's off to the races. 3 by Higginbotham. Drills the tie game. 9-9 on the 3 from Riley Higginbotham. At the first Gatesville field goal outside of Emma Pollard. And puts a little bit of a charge into this Gatesville crowd. Really nice vision there from Callie Stovall to keep her head up, dribbling up the court, get to the middle of the court, and then find Higginbotham there. Nice back cut there from Densman. Pass a little bit low from Black, scoots through her legs.
You know, I didn't even get to say it whenever Gatesville come down on the offensive end of the court, but I was just fixing to say I'd like to see a couple other girls start taking some shots to kind of pull coverage away from Pollard.
Sure. It's not going to change the way Gatesville plays offense, but it can. That ball tipped. And saved. Good heads-up play there by Garcia, recognizing that ball had been tipped and to keep it in bounds. Boy, Callie Stovall doing a really, really, really nice job on Abby Norris, making her work. Fighting through screens. Nice switch there. Rebound there from Sanderson. Can't say enough about the job Callie Stovall's doing to make these China Spring guards work so far. Stovall gets it over there to to Centius, down low to Pollard. I think you'll start seeing Pollard start to look where the double team is coming from. Maybe try to find Sanderson, Higginbotham, or even Stovall for a three. Sanderson looks like she's ready to rip if she gets a pass.
There it is.
Long, just a hair long there. Really nice hustle there by Riley Higginbotham. Sorry, the basketball player in me snuck out there. Instead of calling the game like a broadcaster, I called it like a player who knew the shot was long. Like to see Sanderson shoot it, though. Higginbotham there. Nice shot there from Pollard. Draws the foul. The bucket goes. Hoop and harm. Pollard gets the bucket and a free throw. And China Spring parents with a significant disagreement.
Looking for some contact. You know, I think whenever you do slip into that mode, sometimes whenever you go into player broadcast mode instead of broadcaster mode, that really draws the crowd and hometown fans in, I think.
A nice shot there from Pollard.
Is she shooting 100% so far tonight?
She missed her first two. She's made her last five. She's 5 of 7. She's got 2 field goals. She's got 9 of Gatesville's 12 points. So if you're tracking at home, it is Emma Pollard 9, China Spring 9. Sydney Bass able to sneak in position there. Thought she had the rebound in hand. Pollard knocked it out of bounds. It'll be China Spring ball. They're down 12-9, 5:24 to go here in the second quarter. Good effort there again by Callie Stovall. I will tell you, I have not watched as much Gatesville girls basketball as I have boys basketball this year, as by the fact that I'm related to one of the boys basketball players.
Do tell.
But I have been really, really impressed thus far with Callie Stovall. Emma Pollard is scoring the points. She is doing what Emma Pollard does. But Callie Stovall is working her tail off. Three-pointer there from Natalie Soto. Ties the game. And again, if we had a shot chart we could show you, a hot zone, you would see that significant number of Gatesville's buckets, all from the interior. China Spring, significantly more deadly from the perimeter. And another loose ball that Stovall's got. Seeing Tia settle things down a little bit. A little out of sorts right now. Ball picked up by Soto. Let's see if she tests the hot hand. She doesn't. Abby Norris drives. Ball rattles around and drops. And it's 14-12 China Spring. Gatesville a tad bit frantic right now. I don't feel like China Spring is forcing this pace or forcing any of this chaos. And so what you would love to see is a foul there.
And that draws a question mark from the fans to my left here.
You know, I've never been the parent of a varsity player. I understand the emotion of it. Maya Gomez going to check in here for Paige Centius.
Oh, I've been told to hush by my wife at games before.
Well, I don't know.
Back when my daughter played. She's like,
14-12 China Spring, 4:20 to go, second quarter. Ball out to Pollard on the perimeter. Drives. To the floor. A little bit of steps there. Again, good call there by the official, Natalie Soto, with a good idea. Just took that extra step. We're on the opposite side of the Gatesville fans and the Gatesville bench, but I would imagine there's probably some chirping, looking for a call for Emma Pollard. She's taken 12 shots thus far tonight. I believe on all 12 of them have been heavily contested and pretty physical shots. Wish I had a telestrator to show you this little triangle that Gatesville wants to work. Stovall. Ball a little bit high. Gomez to Pollard. Tipped out of bounds. Will go the other way.
That's my next project I'm working on, is some type of telestrator way. I'll figure it out.
I'm such a novice at this. I don't think I could broadcast the game, keep the stats, and draw on the telestrator. I don't see how you're operating the space shuttle over there like you are and talking at the same time.
Believe it or not, I did play video games growing up.
Maybe that's what it is. Boy, nice job there from Pollard on the screen. Picks up the steal from the errant jewel pass. The China Spring fans have a legitimate complaint there. I think Higginbotham got away with a few extra steps.
But Pollard is working hard tonight. I think she's going to be ready for some oxygen at halftime.
She is. Cintius checks in there from Stovall. Stovall will get a break. I wouldn't imagine Emma comes off the floor very often, but you've got to pick your spots, as she has 9 of the 12 Gatesville points. Gomez from downtown, a little bit long, tried to draw a foul. Nothing doing, and China Spring goes the other way. Sophie Garcia takes it coast to coast. Fouled as she goes up. Well, they got that call on Pollard.
It's a first foul of
just her first
this period.
First foul of the quarter, first foul on Pollard, but again, not surprising. China Spring stays away from the paint where Pollard tends to patrol. Looks like Pollard's going to get a little bit of a break here as Abby Norris knocks down her first free throw attempt for a 15-12 China Spring lead. Junior Angie Jimenez has checked in to give Pollard a breather. And Norris knocks down the second, pushes that China Spring lead to 4 at 16-12, 3:18 and counting to go here second quarter. See what Gatesville tries to do here with their top scorer on the bench. It will be a quick breather for her, I'm sure. Cintius drives baseline. Thought that ball might have gone off Cintius' knee. Officials thought otherwise, much to the chagrin of the folks in Columbia blue. And it's Gatesville ball. Gomez to Cintius. Well, a nice read there from Abby Norris. Kind of saw that coming. Long on the layup. And Riley Higginbotham, who calls a disruption, comes back from inbounds, picks up the loose ball, and we are back the other way.
Oh, Maya almost had the turn shoot.
Yeah, nice turn and shoot there from Gomez. A little bit long. That, I believe, Gomez's second shot attempt, first 2-point field goal attempt of the game. And here comes Stovall and Pollard. Pollard back in for Amaya Gomez, so Angie Jimenez, who came in for Pollard, will stay. It's Stovall, Higginbotham, Jimenez, Cintius, and Pollard. A reset at the top here for Stovall. A little bit of a double high post action.
Oh, I like that look.
Pollard for 3, long. Nice job getting her body in position. Riley Higginbotham with the offensive rebound. Shot from Jimenez blocked, but it'll still be Gatesville ball. I was talking to Dr. Pollard after the Lorena game. And I think last year there were moments where Emma could, I don't want to say sneak under the radar, because she was a very good player last year. Runner there from Pollard, no good. These are not bad shots. They're just shots that won't fall.
That's the circus rim out there. It's causing that to happen.
Norris out to Densman. Opts out of the 3. Turns, drives. Rebound there from Cintius. Don't have the numbers in front of me, but I do feel like Gatesville's probably out-rebounded China Spring. I was talking to Dr. Pollard about looks like I'm right, a 14-13 rebounding advantage for Gatesville. Norris stops, pops, long. Rebound Stovall. We go the other way. No numbers here. Pull it out. Possession always more important than a quick bucket. Down low to Jimenez. Ball off the backboard. We go the other way. Boy, Jimenez not shy about shooting it. I like to see that. I like to make the most of my minutes when I played as well. Nice steal there from Pollard.
She's going to dunk it. Oh. No, she gets a guaranteed bucket there.
Took her time wisely. Knocked down another bucket there. And it's 16-14, minute 10 to go here. Gatesville and China Spring. The Cougars lead by 2. Another nice job there from Stovall. She really is doing it all. Up to Higginbotham, back to Stovall. No rush here. Don't think they'll necessarily work for a last shot, but certainly hope they'll work for a best shot. A little miscommunication here. Pollard and Jimenez. Pollard thought about it, kicked it back out. I mentioned they want to work this triangle from the wings down to Pollard each time.
Oh,
nice
that's a
pass
beautiful
there.
job.
Good call by the official. Nice job there by China Springs' Claire Black to knock that ball loose from Jimenez. Centillas will sit. Jimenez will sit. Amaya Gomez.
I like
what Taylor Sanderson back in.
I like what the Hornets did on that one. They used the fact that Pollard was way out of place to use it as an opportunity under the goal.
Yeah, we'll see what changes in the second half. Obviously not much is going to change. Emma Pollard's got 11 points of the 14, so you're certainly not going to make any drastic changes to your offense. You just try to see what you can do to get Pollard a little bit easier shots. China Springs done a really good job of contesting those. Speaking of good job, Higginbotham doing a nice job on Kirsten Jewell. Really good defensive possession there from Gatesville to not allow a shot. Essentially a shot clock violation, if you will. But we are heading to halftime in this 23-4A matchup. It is the China Spring Lady Cougars 16, the Gatesville Lady Hornets 14. This is Hornet Broadcasting.
And there's a little bit on the screen before we go to our halftime break. Unofficial stats, though, but as best as I can keep up with them playing Tari over here.
Yeah, we do see a little bit of a rebounding advantage there. Just one rebounding advantage, a one rebound advantage for China Springs, 16-15. Not a great shooting night for any team. Really pretty good defensive effort all the way around from both teams. Pollard has taken the majority of the shots there for Gatesville, has been able to knock down 2. Again, she's got 11 of the 14 points. We'll try and tally up these numbers, and when we come back just before the second half, get you those leading scorers and those those stat leaders.
All right, we're going to take about an 8-minute break here, and we'll be back after our halftime with second half of action between the Hornets and the Cougars.
And Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's only local glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton and Sons, we are Hornet proud.
Galen Seibert is a worldwide leader in the manufacture of premium, custom-engineered heavy-haul trailers and equipment for construction, oil field and energy, national defense, and other specialized transportation requirements. With our Texas tough roots and proven expertise, our customers know and trust us to solve their biggest and toughest transportation challenges. For more than 50 years, we've been setting the standard for high-performance trailers to support the needs of customers in various industries with specialty transportation equipment, ranging in capacity from 25 to 250 tons. Designed, engineered, and handcrafted in the heart of Texas. Every trailer we build is uniquely suited to the demands of our customers and their load and region-specific requirements. Our focus on the specialized needs for our customers enables us to deliver custom solutions that are engineered to perform, built to last.
First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services, from checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans. First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we are the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
Coryell Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coriel Welders Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
I'm David Fincher.
Our staff is highly trained to help our customers with the collision claims processing with all insurance companies. Our collision repair techs are fully skilled to make necessary repairs to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. And with our newly added paint booth and color match paint system, we can get your car or truck back on the road. So give us a call at 254-865-6338.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
At 1 minute, we'll go back live.
Okay. They asked what?
They asked for if we had a live stream that was going out and stuff. They had family that was trying to watch what we were doing, and they said that didn't do it.
So these guys, they're small. They're not like uber talented, but they play their defensively.
Yeah.
They gave us trouble in the first half at China Spring. They beat Robinson by 20.
Wow. But you saw the coach said that they're battling injuries right now, too.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, because the kids who gave us hits, I see them out there.
And that was one of the things he keyed into, though, was having to overcome Gatesville's size.
Yeah. This is the only team that we're physically strong with. Marina's big. Like, all their guys are big. Even their guards are big, thick kids.
Is Phillips going to be playing?
Yeah, he's back. He played in Marina.
I'm sure he's still a little rusty right now.
Amos needs to just stay in a lane. Amos needs to rebound and defend.
Use what God gave you.
My daughter calls him Buff Amos. I think she might have a tiny little crush on him. But she's 9, so that's not allowed.
I could see it. He would fall into that category for young girls.
Well, have you seen his picture? Have you seen his picture in the program where he's squeezing the basketball and he's just, even my wife goes, wow, he's beautiful.
Oh, God. I used to get that stuff with Tyler.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And my daughter's all the time.
Yeah.
My friends talking about
Yeah.
how hot my brother is.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Sidney Pruitt Gymnasium here at Gatesville High School. You see on your screen The boys basketball team's warming up. It is halftime of the Lady Hornets and Lady Cougars. China Spring leads 16-14. Let's give you the numbers that we have. Looked at some of those team stats before the break. Individually, Emma Pollard's got 11 of Gatesville's 14 points. Has taken 14 field goal attempts, 14 two-point attempts, every one of them contested by at least one China Spring Lady Cougar. The other field goal, a three-pointer from Riley Higginbotham. That makes up the 14 for Gatesville. Kirsten Jules got 2 for China Spring. Claire Black's got 3. Natalie Soto's got 3. Abby Norris has 4, and Maddie Densman have 4. They are the leading scorers. So very balanced for China Spring, very imbalanced for Gatesville, though that has been the norm. I mentioned I started to kind of share an anecdote. I was talking to Dr. Pollard after the Lorena game that, you know, last year Emma was one of the 2 best players on the team. Taylor, not Sanderson. I cannot remember her last name, and I apologize, but there was another center last year that was very good. She kind of shared the load with Emma. And one thing that Emma has dealt with, one thing that West Alman has dealt with on the boys' side is really being the focal point of teams' defenses. So let's see what adjustments are made. Let's see if they can get Pollard a few more open looks here in the second half, or they can knock down a few three-pointers in response to those double teams. China Spring ball here to start the half. They lead 16-14. Boy, a quick 3 right out of the break from Norris, rebounded by Pollard over to Centius. And the Hornets have a chance to tie or take the lead here. And Centius thought about it. Probably not something Coach Whitney Holbrook wants, is a dribble up and fire three-pointer. Though that was one of my favorite shots as a player, a little more frowned upon here in this offense. And they work the ball around the perimeter, try to clear out a little bit of space. Pollard not having to work hard for positioning. She's guarded right now by Kay Jones, who matches her just about in size. Having a little trouble leaning on Pollard there. All right, we got it to her again out on the perimeter. Let's see what she can do with it. Dribbles once, picked it up, back to Centius. Now back down low to Pollard. Deep 3 from Centius, off the rim and the backboard. Jewel picks it up, and we go the other way. Hesitate. And runner there from Sophia Garcia. Her first 2 points of the game, and it's 18-14 China Spring. Might have to get confirmation if she is related to Gatesville boys head coach Robert Garcia in his first year in Gatesville.
Oh, I like what they were thinking there, just a little long.
Centius' pass, yeah, a little bit long, picked up by Sophia Garcia. They swing it. Garcia's going to try her luck again. Shot, fake, and drive. They get it to Norris, who's probably been their best offensive player tonight. Densman's got a couple of buckets as well. China Spring gets it into the hands of Jewel, and they reset. Densman there, they get it to Norris. Norris to the paint, nice screen roll there. Densman can't quite get it to fall. Keeps it alive, picked up by Garcia. Rattles around. Jewel, a bit of a lazy pass. Centius has it. And Gatesville will reset. Ball knocked away there by Kay Jones. It will stay Gatesville basketball. They trail 18-14, 5:52 to go. Early second half.
Looked like Norris was pleading her case there. It was out on Gatesville,
yeah,
but she didn't get the call.
Boy, Stovall's kind of snuck over here. We go back to Old Faithful. Old Faithful being their leading scorer, Emma Pollard. Pollard working hard there. Got positioning. Nice lob pass. Really nice pass from Centius over the top to Pollard. 4-2. That her 13th of the game. 18-16 China Spring here early third quarter. Boy, really nice pass from Centius. That is not an easy pass to make. Garcia's drives, got bumped. She'll shoot 2. That foul's going to be on Centius. Just the second of the game on the junior guard. Excuse me, senior guard. Garcia long on her first free throw attempt. Going to see Brooklyn Wallace here for the first time tonight. Cintias will sit after picking up her second foul. Wallace, a sophomore, stands out as the only player on the floor wearing black shoes. You don't see a lot of black shoes anymore. That was a staple in the 90s, 30 years ago, much in the same way Chuck Taylors were a staple in your day. Is that insulting? Is that insulting, Lee?
Chuck Taylors with the pinstripe socks.
Boy, it looked like that ball was batted away cleanly, but they're going to get Abby Black with a push on Pollard. Just China Spring's first foul of the game, but that is 3 on Kay Jones. Excuse me, I misidentified her there. That 3 on Kay Jones. And so that could be something that we may start to see a little bit more of as Emma Pollard continues to work. She draws another one there. Natalie Soto doesn't think it was her. We'll see who the officials give it to. Looks like they're going to give it to Densman. No, they are. They're going to give it to Maddie Soto. That's just her first. Second team foul. Pollard hacked in the act. She's going to shoot 2. Soto sits. Kirsten Jewell back in. Dead ball off the back of the iron there. Drops in, and after missing her first 2, Pollard has knocked down her last 7 foul attempts. That one brings it to a 1-point game. It's 19-18 China Spring, 4:52 and counting to go here in the third. Nice shot fake and drive there by Sydney Bass. Got her own rebound and fouled. Looks like they got Taylor Sanderson for that one. Nice shot fake and drive there from Bass. Really fundamentally sound. Missed the first attempt, got her own rebound, quickly got it back up. Has 2 free throws here, and she knocks down the first. Both foul shots are true. That Bass's first 2 points of the game, and it pushes China Spring's lead up to 21-18. Good hands there from Densman to knock that ball away from Pollard. Boy, Sanderson's got what I would call a bit of an itchy trigger finger. She definitely wants to put one up. Speaking of putting it up, 3-ball there from Stovall, ties it. Her first of the game. It's 21-21, 4:13 and counting to go. Stovall 1 for 3 from beyond the arc tonight. Boy, now after watching this for a half, it certainly does look like China Spring's first option on offense is to get the ball to Abby Black. Nice defense there from Pollard to get her hand on the screen roll pass. Tips it away. Knocks it off of Abby Norris, and it's Gatesville basketball. Tie game, 3:50 and counting here. 21-21, 23-4A matchup here between Gatesville and China Spring. China Spring currently occupying the number 4 spot. Tough shot there from Pollard. May have got bumped. They're going to get Pollard with a little too much body. She's a little frustrated she didn't get the call. Could make an argument both ways. I definitely think the call was right. She was on the back of hair. And China Spring will go their way with a chance to take the lead. Densman to Norris, step back 3, knocks it down. Norris a really good player. At her first 3 of the game, she's got 7 of the 24 for China Spring to lead the Lady Cougars. Maya Gomez, boy, nice quick turn shot, turn, look, and shoot, doesn't fall.
Bullet pass.
Norris with a bullet pass, nice save there. Picks it up. Sydney Bass gets the rebound, and the nice reverse layup. Bass is fired up, and China Spring has pushed their lead to 26-21. Biggest lead of the game. Boy, Gomez a little high there for Pollard. Well, you can tell Pollard rightfully just a hair frustrated, giving a little bit of encouragement there to Gomez. Gatesville will press a little bit here, see if they can disrupt this China Spring team from getting into their offense in the half court. Norris with the ball. She's got 5 here in the second half. Sydney Bass has picked up a couple of buckets for China Spring, so they've been pretty crisp offensively. Nice runner there from Kirsten Jewell. Her second bucket of the game. China Springs push their lead to 7. It's 28-21. We're at 2:20 to go here in the third. With this offense that Gatesville run, can be efficient, it can be methodical. One thing it does not help with is scoring quickly. Boy, Cintias, nice slip underneath, got her own rebound, goes back up. Boy, missed the putback. Sanderson offensive rebound. Out to Stovall, to Gomez. Cintias in the corner. Lady Hornets having no trouble moving that ball around. Nice shot fake, dribble and go there from Pollard. She continues to produce. 28-23, minute and a half to go. China Springs found a little bit of offensive rhythm, getting some space that long. Offensive rebound there by Densman. Puts it up, tipped. And it'll stay China Spring basketball. 28-23 China Spring, minute 20 to go here, third quarter. It is 16-14 halftime game. So China Spring with a 12-9 advantage here. Norris with a quick shot. Gomez battling Densman for it. Densman wins the battle, knocked out of bounds by Gomez. It'll be China Spring basketball. Here comes Riley Higginbotham. She's going to give Gomez a breather. Coach Whitney Holbrook has used almost all of her bench so far tonight. Boy, just a tough break there from Pollard. Bass gets the rebound, and China Spring resets. Braylon Fritz, the only Lady Hornet we haven't seen, the freshman. So Jules up top, guarded by Higginbotham. And Jules fouled. She'll shoot a pair here with China Spring leading by 5, 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Jewell, 2 quick dribbles and puts it up. First shot, no good. Rattles home the second. It's 29-23 China Spring. We are under a minute to play here in the third quarter. This is a big one. Gatesville needs this one to stay in the hunt for that number 4 playoff seed in 23-4A, currently occupied by China Spring. Gatesville beat China Spring at China Spring on January 10th for their first and only district win. So a win here would give them a tiebreaker on Gatesville. Boy, ball slips through the hands of Pollard. Reached for it, picked up by Norris. Cintias is chasing. Nice job keeping it alive. Really nice hustle play there by Paige Cintias and Taylor Sanderson to keep the play alive. And they're going to call a double dribble on Cintias. Cintias had a little bit ahead of herself. The body did not quite catch up with the brain on that one. Knew what she wanted to do, body just didn't cooperate. Goes down as a turnover. 17 seconds to go. And Jewell has it for China Spring as they look to score one more time before the end of the quarter. Pollard with a quick, Norris with a quick shot. 3 by Higginbotham. Off the rim, and we go to the fourth quarter. China Spring leads by 6. It is 29-23. We're going to take a break. You're watching Gatesville basketball on Hornet Broadcast.
B&K Air Conditioning and Heating, we service all brands of AC and heating systems. We are a Goodman and a Manna A+ dealer. We also install and service mini-split systems. We always do our best to offer same-day service even on the weekends. We service Gatesville and all surrounding communities. We offer financing on new systems, changeouts, and major repairs. Just call or text your service request to 254-216-3372 and we'll be happy to help you.
Buzzer. All right, there are our game stats through 3 periods of play so far.
Our unofficial game stats.
Unofficial game stats.
Promise you there have been fouls.
Well, we're in the 4th quarter now.
Ah, these are by quarter. Gotcha. We talked about this earlier. If you're not familiar with it, the bonus free throw rules have changed. There essentially is no more 1-and-1. Whereas it used to be 7 fouls got you into the 1 and 1.5 and 10 got you into the double bonus. Now it is 5 fouls and a quarter and you were in the double bonus. Not sure the reason for the rule change. Not sure I have a strong opinion on it. Lee does.
Yeah, it was no roughing the passer rule somehow.
Boy, that ball halfway down but can't fall for Pollard. China Spring found a little bit of an offensive rhythm there in the 3rd quarter. I was going to say we'll see if they start to milk some clock or if they stay aggressive, evidenced by that possession. And the Jewel layup. Nice coast-to-coast there by Callie Stovall. Cuts the lead to 29-25. We'll see how China Spring responds. Pace has picked up a little bit here, Lee.
I think their spring had sprung, huh? Yeah, they got energized on that 3rd period break between the start of the 4th quarter here.
See if Stovall can find a second win. She did a really, really nice job on Norris in the first half. Perhaps a little fatigue.
Looks like they called Higginbotham on that one.
Got Higginbotham for a foul there. Stovall's drawn the assignment of stopping Norris, who's the leading scorer for China Spring in the game, though Kirsten Jewell has come alive a little bit here in the last quarter.
Well, it makes perfect sense to put Stovall. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, Kirsten Jewell is feeling it right now. I believe she's got the last 7 China Spring points. That 3-pointer there puts China Spring up by 7. 32-25 with 6:57 and counting to play. Boy, Pollard thought about a 3, faked everyone out, including perhaps Paige Cintias, who that pass was intended for. Shot there by Sydney Bass. Nice box out there by Sanderson. Got a little bit of a tempo here. Let's see if Sanderson's... Cintias from deep, long. Rebound by Jewell. Harassed a little bit by Higginbotham. I remember Jewell being one of China Spring's better players. Had a little bit of a quiet first half in this one, but has really come alive here late in the 3rd and the 4th. Again, I'm going from memory here, but I think she may have possibly have a nice runner there from Norris. She and Jewell have sort of taken over offensively for China Spring. Whitney Holbrook wants a timeout as China Spring has pushed this lead to 5. We've got 6:05 to play here. It is a 9-point China Spring lead, 34-25. You're watching Gatesville basketball on Hornet.
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section, as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
Welcome back to Gatesville basketball on Hornet Broadcasting. 34-25, the China Spring Lady Cougars lead the Gatesville Lady Hornets here in this 23-4A matchup. China Spring led 16-14 at the half. They have pushed this to a 9-point lead on the back of Abby Norris and Kirsten Jewell, who have been really, really good offensively here late 3rd quarter and in the 4th. Jewell able to knife through the lane and knock down a couple of layups. Also drilled a 3-pointer from the top of the key. So we'll see what Gatesville tries to do here. We talked a little bit during the break, Lee and I did. This Gatesville offense, very methodical, pretty efficient. Does not always work well when you're down 9. Talked about maybe in the timeout, Coach Holbrook letting Pollard know where the double team was coming from, or perhaps encouraging her players to let Pollard know where the double team is coming from, so that Stovall, Higginbotham, or even Sanderson might be left open for a three-pointer. Biggest lead of the game here for China Spring. Densman gets it over to Claire Black, into the hands of Bass. Cut there, nice cut, nice pass from Sydney Bass to Kirsten Jewell. Jewell's caught fire here, and she's pushed China Spring's lead to 36-25. Exactly what you needed. A three-pointer there from Higginbotham, but it looks like they're going to get Pollard with a push. And we will go the other way. Just the second team foul on China Spring. No fouls called yet in the quarter against Gatesville. 5:18 to play. China Spring leads 36-25. Jewell drives, kicks, long. Picked up by Stovall. Continue to be impressed by Stovall's effort here tonight. Pollard gets it to Gomez. Higginbotham, good positioning there. You see that double team coming. That time it came from Stovall's defender. Turn, fire, nice shot there. Really simple offense. Pass, turn, shoot, score. Another bucket from Pollard. She's having another big night. 36-27, Jewell for 3. Off the rim. Gatesville the chance to cut it to 6 here. Stovall to Gomez, who fires a 3. Rattles off, picked up by Higginbotham. Amongst the trees in there, Higginbotham is long on that one. And Norris picks it up. One hand fires to Densman up the sideline. Knocked loose by Gomez. Kirsten Jewell's got it. And China Spring is back under control. A little bit reckless there from Jewell, but she bailed out on a foul by Gomez. She's going to shoot a pair here. China Spring leads 36-27, 4:12 to go here, fourth quarter. Jewell knocks down the first. Talked about the district standings earlier. I think the district thus far is probably shaken out as expected with Lorena moving in. They were a top 25 team in 3A for most of their tenure there. Obviously, La Vega, the back-to-back defending state champions, currently number 2 in the state. I've seen them play twice. Hard to imagine there's somebody better than them. But according to the pollsters, there are. Robinson comfortably in 3rd in those district standings. China Spring in 4th. Gatesville needing a bit of a comeback here if they want to stay in the playoff hunt and get this win. Higginbotham for 3, long. Kept alive by Pollard. It's 38-27, China Spring. Pollard 3 of her own. Back iron, pulled down by Jewell. Loose ball, tied up, picked up by Higginbotham. And she's fouled by Jewell. I think Jewell probably wanted a foul there on that turnover. I believe the argument could be made. And she got hit on the arm a little bit. Whether or not she did is irrelevant at this point. Riley Higginbotham picked it up, shot, was fouled, and she'll shoot 2 to try to cut this lead to single digits.
It's just the first foul given up by the Cougars this period.
Higginbotham a little bit short. Yeah, 3 on the Hornets. 1 there on the Lady Cougars. Second one is good from Higginbotham, and it's a 10-point game, 38-28, China Spring. We get Cintius there at the 4th team foul on Gatesville. Found a pretty nice little rhythm, really nice little flow to this game. Late 3rd and here for the first half of the 4th. But with a 10-point deficit and 4 team fouls already, Gatesville may start fouling soon to try to force free throws. Nice screen roll there from Jewell to Densman. Can't get it to fall. Pollard picks it up. She's going to go the other way. Looks like that ball tipped there by Sydney Bass. Picked up by Sanderson. 3 of her own on the way, and it's good. 38-31, Lead cut to 7 by virtue of the Sanderson three-pointer. Boy, sure would like to see her get hot here late in the game. Pollard doing a good job moving that body around on Bass, forces a bad pass, and it's Gatesville basketball. Lady Hornets have a little bit of life here by virtue of the Sanderson three-pointer. Whitney Holbrook's going to take a timeout, make sure the Lady Hornets draw up their best, try to get a bucket here. 2:52 to play, China Spring 38, Gatesville 31. This is Gatesville basketball on Hornet Broadcast.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we're the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
You rely on your computer for everything you do, be it running a business or doing simple things like staying up with your social media loops. But what do you do if it suddenly gets slow or stops working? That's when you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
Here we go.
38-31, China Spring leads the Gatesville Lady Hornets here as the Lady Hornets inbounds with 2:49 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Out of a timeout. Let's see if the Lady Hornets go to Pollard or try and get something from the perimeter here. Higginbotham fires long. Nice rebound there from Stovall hustling. Sanderson, boy, thought about it. Now back down low to Pollard. Pivots, turns, fires long. Centius chases down the rebound again, keeps it alive. We'll tie up here, and it's going to be China Spring basketball. Boy, really nice effort to get a couple of offensive rebounds there by the Lady Hornets. Couldn't get the three to fall from Higginbotham, couldn't get the jumper to fall from Pollard. Leads to the jump ball. Got 2:25 to play. China Spring leads by 7, 38-31. Jewel facing a little bit of a double team here, doing a nice job of handling it. Hits it over to Densman. Densman to Sophia Garcia, who threw it away. Nice stop and fake there by Pollard. Lay in, it's 38-33 with 2 minutes to play. A little bit of life here in the Gatesville crowd from the Gatesville bench. Nice defense there. Forces a timeout from China Spring head coach Cannon Earp. It's a full. We'll take it with them. 38-33. China Spring leads Gatesville. This is Lady Hornet basketball on Hornet Broadcasting.
And we are back on, what'd you say, Gatesville Hornet basketball?
Years ago, I heard a broadcaster butcher an outro like that, and he came back from break and he said, I'd like to apologize to all my family and friends for my performance tonight. And so if I have any of those watching, I saw your finger hovering over the button. I knew we needed to get to break, and I just got going too quick.
Well, we were going to sign you up for Hollywood Squares after that performance.
That was poor broadcasting. 5-point deficit here. Plenty of time to make a comeback. Sorry, you were about to have a thought.
Well, I was going to say this past weekend, Saturday, I went to see Jeff Dunham live.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you, he got tongue-tied on stage, but it's funny whenever you're doing a ventriloquist act and your dummy gets tongue-tied.
Yeah, because you've got to basically stay in character.
Yeah, so he makes his dummy that was on stage at that time turned and looked at him and goes, "What the heck did you just make me say?"
Jeff Dunham had a very memorable appearance on College Game Day. That boy, it might have been when Tyler was playing, to tell you the truth, at Baylor.
Well, yeah, because he is Baylor alum. So.
Yeah. Abby Norris with the ball, guarded by Stovall. Stovall doing a really nice job. Want to keep those hands off. Boy, another timeout there from Cannon Earp. Looked like the problem was not with something Norris was doing. Looked like it was somewhere in the front court. So Earp's going to take a timeout here to perhaps instruct, perhaps issue a tongue lashing. Not a lot of histrionics over there, not a lot of...
Yeah, this is his first year as the head coach of this Lady Cougars team.
Yeah, both these China Spring teams have first-year head coaches. Robert Garcia is in his first year after China Spring for the longest time under the direction of Phil McCaslin, who moved on down to Belton High School. Having a really good year down at Belton High School, actually.
So he's not a Cougar, he's a Tiger.
He's a Tiger now. They just beat University.
Wow, that's a good win.
They're in a very, very tough district in 5A. It's very similar to this district, where top to bottom, it's very, very good. I know Britt has said previously, coaches compare the boys district to the Big 12, where every team is... Boy, nice hands there by Centius, who picks up the steal, gets it up there to Higginbotham, fires to Sanderson, back to Higginbotham, over to Centius, down low to Pollard, see if we can get a quick bucket here. Back down to Pollard, double team comes, triple team comes. Higginbotham will fire, a little bit long, chased down by Stovall. Ball tipped. Nice hustle by Centius. Would have been Gatesville basketball, but good hustle by Centius, who's actually down. Holbrook's going to take a timeout. Yeah, boy, Centius may have run into that brick wall.
Yeah.
Looks like she is getting up. Coach Fadal is going to check on her. We take a timeout here, let them recover.
You rely on your computer for everything you do, be it running a business or doing simple things like staying up with your social media loops. But what do you do if it suddenly gets slow or stops working? That's when you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
All right, we are back. They are still doing, giving Centius some attention on the sideline there, but we will pull up our continuing unofficial stats bracket going on for the game thus far.
Well, you see there, Lady Hornets with an advantage rebounding. Looks like former Gatesville head football coach Aaron Hunter is on the case over there, so I think everybody's going to be okay. Centius being helped to the bench gets a night's ovation. As you can see from certain vantage points during the game, there is a really large black padding right behind the basket, but then it does stop at a certain point, and then it's just a brick wall. And so the chances of running into it are slim. You got to, I guess, take the right angle. So it'll be Sanderson, Higginbotham, Amaya Gomez, Callie Stovall, and Emma Pollard. Gatesville down 5.
Oh, no.
Abby Norris picks up the steal from Sanderson. And China Spring leads by 5 here, minute to play. And I think we might see a pretty long 1 minute here as the Lady Hornets start to foul. That foul on Higginbotham, her 4th. Kirsten Jewell will go to the line for China Spring. Jewell, a good rhythm like all good foul shooters. 3 quick dribbles, quick set, and shot. Cannon Earp's going to send his team back into the backcourt so that no silly fouls happen. As Jewell knocks down the second, it's 40-33 China Spring. 53 seconds and counting to play. Not a lot of time here for Gatesville. Need a bucket quick. They go to Pollard. She turns, draws a little contact, no call. Kay Black gets the rebound. Norris up the court to Sophia Garcia, who finds Maddie Densman and lays it in. And the China Spring lead is pushed to 9, 34 seconds and counting to go here in the game. Gomez over to Sanderson. Could have been a jump ball there, but they're going to get Abby Norris for the foul, just the second on China Spring, so it'll be Gatesville's ball here on the sideline. Gomez telegraphed that one just a hair, trying to find Pollard. And it's turned over. Foul's going to be on Callie Stovall, who's played a heck of a basketball game tonight. And Abby Norris is going to go to the line and shoot a pair for China Spring.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but down at the home side of the court down there, I just saw the legend walk in.
Don't tell him that. Norris knocks down the first free throw, 43-33, and the second one good as well. So Norris and Jewell have both had good nights for China Spring. They lead by 11 here in the closing seconds. Well, barring a miracle, probably not going to happen for Gatesville, though Sanderson drills from deep to make it 44-36. So an 8-point game here with about 10 seconds to play. Holbrook calls a timeout, try to reset things. Will we stay here, or will we take it with them?
We're going to stay right here with the, as minimal a time as we have left there. It'd be a little difficult to burn a 30-second one. You know, the big key for me in this whole game is, you know, Stovall has been one of the key factors that's kept Gatesville in the game. Her persistent defense, stealing the ball, hustle all night long. Hustle is the key word for Stovall.
We've been having a conversation amongst our family, as you know, Gatesville boys they've lost 4 games in a row. It's frustrating. Nobody feels like they're playing very well, but they are playing hard.
Yes.
And in much the same way, the Lady Hornets have lost a few games in a row, but there has been no lack of effort from the young ladies. And so when you're talking about, in the long run, when you're talking about character things, sure, everybody wants the scoreboard to be in their favor, but you certainly don't want Gatesville kids to be branded as quitters, and there's not a one of them out here. No. Even down 8 with 10 seconds to go. Again, Callie Stovall, a perfect example of effort literally until the final horn. A little bit of pressure here, see if we can get a quick turnover. Nothing doing there. Norris is going to dribble around. Stovall grabs the shorts, and Norris will shoot a pair. You know, anytime I think about a basketball team needing a miracle, I think about Gatesville 95, Salado 84, when we were down by 9 points with 56 seconds to go 2 years ago, and Norris short on the first one. Came back and won that game in overtime. Well, that's the wildest finish I've ever seen in a high school basketball game in my life. Norris knocks down the second. Not much Gatesville can do here. They'll try and come down and get a quick bucket. And ball knocked away. Clock will run out. Nothing Sanderson can do. China Spring wins this one 45-36, taking control of that number 4 spot. So Gatesville will need some help if they want to get into the postseason. But they will travel to Robinson Friday night as they will start to wind down their district slate. Really good effort from the Lady Hornets. Another high-scoring night from Pollard. Good defensive effort, but the Lady Hornets come up on the short end of the stick in this one, Lee.
Yep, and you know, we saw a lot of good plays and some hot hands get going for the Hornets tonight, but you know, hats off to the Cougars. You know, they came out, they played hard, they stayed steady with it all night long, and I think in the long run, whenever you look at the play versus the play, the buckets fell a little more their ways because I was looking at the stats, and as the periods went on, Gatesville evened out with them a lot better in their shooting and so forth. But it's just a matter of, I called it the circus goal earlier because I've seen them happen like that, where you have a ball go in and out of the rim so much, and you're like, how did that happen? But I like the way that you phrased it with the hustle and the never quit of the Hornets all the way to the final buzzer. With that being said, we're going to take a little break here, reset all our equipment and everything, and get ready for the boys game coming up here in probably about 10 minutes. This is Lee Janes and my good buddy Chris Allman joining me tonight. We're going to, as